I'm in Pennsylvania right now, and even though it is 90 minutes from where I live in Baltimore, for some reason it is much colder. So I bundled up this morning. I just felt this like cold in my bones. So I look forward to tomorrow because it's supposed to be 80 degrees, which will feel lovely. Okay, guys, so we are going to get ourselves set up. We have a lot to talk about, and I want to make sure that we get as many people in here as possible. So feel free to put me down, go about your business. Maybe you can like listen in on the background until we start to really pick up the pace here, because I'm going to share it out. Debbie, how are you this morning? I'm sure you are missing Puerto Rico, which was definitely sunnier than it is here in PA. I don't know about Jersey right now, but PA, it is gray and it is cold. Yes. You know, we could all move to Puerto Rico because Puerto Rico is a state. It's just not called a state, but it's a state. We can live there. I don't know why we don't. I need to talk to my husband about this. Okay, so, all right, Friday morning Founders Chat. Founders Chat happening now. Okay, Debbie, I am taking questions or support, like support tickets for the dashboard. So if you have anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask. Hi, Vintage Goodness. Vintage Goods Shop. It looked like Goodness at first. It's a commonwealth. Okay, not a state. It's a commonwealth. It might as well be a state. Okay, join in now. Join in now. Okay. Oh, that was not. Let me get it up. So if you guys are here, drop me a emoji. The more activity, the better, to help get more people in. And this is our chance to also go over any questions anyone has about the dashboard. So I'll say that a few times because I wasn't aware that yesterday would be the day, like the doomsday, when you couldn't go back to the old dashboard. So some people had a lot of confusion, understandably. It reminds me of when Facebook changed, and I was so upset when I couldn't go back to the old Facebook and they just forced it on you, and then you just had to figure it out. Vintage Goods, good morning or good afternoon almost. Where are you based in the country? Let us know. We were just talking about Puerto Rico. Vintage Goods, if this is your first time, this is a founders chat. So we do a lot of like news, updates, conversations, questions. I'm Samantha. I'm the founder. Bishop Hill, Illinois. Yes, we do have a lot of people from Illinois. A lot of people from Illinois. If anyone else here is from Illinois, let us know in the comments. All right, I will share this one more place and then we will get started. Again, if anyone has any questions about the dashboard, we can start with that. Okay. Come on down. Friday morning founders chat happening now. Okay. Great. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we're also going to talk about who's selling this weekend. We have lots to talk about. Okay, so I know y'all can be very quiet, but again, feel free to comment, drop an emoji, whatever. Let me know you're here. The more that we have comments, this, it does reach more of the jewelry addicts so that we can have more people listen in live. Oh, that's so cool. So the Swedes were able to get to Illinois. Interesting. I have like 10% Swedish ancestry. Maybe less. It changes. It's Norwegian and Sweden. A little bit. It's not a lot. But that's awesome. That's awesome. Is it still the size of a village, I guess is the question. And Bishop Hill must be named after something in Sweden. Love it. I love learning more about the country, guys. I love learning about where you guys are based. And I think, secondhand in general really does represent where you live. Like what you source represents where you live. And I think that can be really cool and very interesting. And we can discover the history about where we live because of sourcing. So let's get started. So again, for our sellers, there is a dashboard that is new. And we can no longer go back to the old dashboard. I believe that went live at some point yesterday or the day before. And I want you guys to know that if you have questions, message myself or Jamie, and we will do our best to help you, or we will put in a support ticket for you. One of our sellers did mention she couldn't see orders before January 1st. Not sure if that is for everyone. Some of us might have open orders before January 1st. So if you need to go back and see an order, just let us know. Oh, that is so cool. 16 of the original buildings. Send us some photos in the chat, in our Vintage Jewelry Addicts chat. I would love to see. I have no idea what jewelry from Sweden looks like that would be vintage. I actually have no idea. I wonder if they were influenced by American trends or Parisian trends. So much to learn, guys. But I do want to show you guys just really quickly, in order to print your shipping labels, you have to go to fulfillment. And that might be a little bit confusing for people because it no longer says shipments. It says fulfillment. It's just a fancy word for shipments, basically. And then from there, you can click open the order, and everything about the order will pop up. And from there, you can create the shipping label. So that is probably going to be the most confusing thing for people. In order to cash out, you will see that number, the upper right-hand corner. For me, it says 1366. A reminder that if you're hitting 1,000 sales, you will get a shorter cash out time. Shout out to Jamie of Flippin' Mintiques, Debbie of Gypsy Warrior. How close are you? You might be close or closer. And so once you hit 1,000 sales across all marketplaces, instead of waiting until after the item delivers for that money to hit your account, it will hit your account right away. Congratulations, Debbie. That's awesome. Yay, Debbie. Yay! Okay, so if anyone wants support with that because they hit it, you do need to let district know. So Debbie, did you contact district already? You might have with my last announcement, but if you didn't contact them, they actually have to turn it on for you. It's not automatic. So let me know if you need support with that. Okay, guys, so I don't see any questions. Totally fine. I'm going to tag Jamie. She was not feeling well last night, and she might still be asleep. I'm going to tag Jamie. Oh, you like having it build up. Good for you. I'm like, I want my money now. I'm more of a I want the money now person. Hi, Bella. Welcome in, Bella. Bella was on our raid train with Mr. E. Bella's here. What's up, Bella? Hi. Good morning. Bella, are you a subscriber? I'm sorry if you are, and I have it memorized if you're a subscriber. If not, we need to get you subscribed so you can sell with us on the weekend. Okay, so we have so much to talk about that I'm not quite sure where to start. So I'm just going to start. There will be a more written formal announcement of all of this. Not yet. We should get you signed up as a subscriber. We've got some really good subscriber benefits coming up. So let's start with what's happening in the next few weeks, because we have a lot of things. So I just tagged Jamie. I believe she's not feeling well. So she honestly just might be out for the day. But Jamie's about to make a calendar, and that calendar is going to really help us as we begin to create a schedule that you as sellers and buyers can look to. It's something that we've dabbled with in the past, but I'm going to take full ownership over it so that you actually have a calendar that we continually promote. So it will be a 30-day calendar, And it will say when we have special events, when there's subscriber opportunities, when there's interviews that I'm hosting, when there's cross marketplace trains, when there's trains that are being hosted. And then that way, every time you see the calendar, you're reminded of what's coming up. And I'm a very visual person, and things can get really scattered as we're promoting them. So to have it all in one place for the month of April, for the month of May, for the month of what's after May, June, will be really helpful. So it will be like a design. And so I want to talk you guys through some stuff that's coming up that I'm really, really excited about. So first order of business is that we're going to do the Mr. E and Vintage Jewelry Addicts Marketplace again. So it's going to be monthly. We're going to start theming it out. So a theme that makes it more interesting, more exciting. And I've presented to Mr. E that we do a ephemera train between both marketplaces. Now, we don't allow ephemera in Vintage Jewelry Addicts, hence the name. But I like the idea of doing it as a cross marketplace train with Mr. E because a lot of us have it. Debbie, I know, has ephemera. A lot of us are beginning to collect it. I think it's becoming a bigger trend. Personally, I'm feeling it. I'm witnessing it. Ephemera is it's really cool. And so if you guys have any like suggestions for trains or feedback, whatever, we'll probably just plan it month to month, but we will have another train. It's always going to be the last Tuesday of the month. So the last Tuesday of April will be a Mr. E train. We have another cross marketplace train that's coming up. Have a big announcement for it. It happens on April 2nd. It's not April Fool's. So that's already scheduled. Myself and another marketplace owner are announcing this cross marketplace train. It's going to be really exciting. I don't know if we're going to do we do have a theme, but we don't have like a item theme. We have like a general fun theme, but it doesn't have to do with what you guys are showing. And yeah, that's going to be really exciting. So that train goes down in April. I'm just going to say it now. It goes down April 23rd. So mark your calendars for April 23rd. It will be open to everybody. It will be vintage jewelry. It will be vintage jewelry. I'm really excited about this. Fatbird Finds. Oh, we were just talking about Misty. So you guys kind of basically know what I'm implying here. It's supposed to be a secret though. April 2nd, we will announce it. Really excited. I love Misty. Adore her. She's incredible. Vamp is incredible. So feeling really, really, really privileged to collaborate. Okay. So this was announced like 2 weeks ago, and we were talking, sort of brainstorming out loud, how do we create more fun activities? And something that came up is something called a sell-a-thon. Like when people would be on the phones and you would call in and you would donate and they'd be like recording it live and people would be watching and it would be exciting and there'd be an MC. We just raised $1 million. And there'd be all these operators. Yeah, we just raised $1 million. Yeah. So we are going to do what's called a sell-a-thon. That will be, I believe I scheduled it for the second Tuesday of every month with myself or Jamie or someone who volunteers, if you want to volunteer to host. So what does that look like? It's one host who's bringing different sellers into their live, and it's a continuous duo. Yes, it's a continuous duo live. And the idea is that the seller who comes on, maybe they sell 20 or 30 minutes, and we just see how long it can go. I'm going to say 4 hours might be the max, but it's like you as a seller, especially if you're somebody who is kind of shy or you don't want to sell very long and you just want to jump on a live and just be with someone else, I think it's going to really open up who starts to sell with us. And I will be doing some outreach to ask people, do you want to come on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm a very chatty Kathy, so I can hype up everybody And I just think it will be really like just a different way of buying and selling. And again, District makes this possible because you as a seller can bring in your items and then you get paid. Whatnot doesn't do this. So this is like a competitive advantage that we need to be taking advantage of, honestly. So yeah, Debbie and me, so I'll go live. I bring on Debbie, and then I bring on Fatbird Finds, and then I bring on Bella's Treasures, and then I bring on the Nomadic Attic, Tanya, who just popped in, and we just keep going. And it's a continuous live sale. It just doesn't stop. And this could be something, you know, especially if we're streaming or going live on Instagram at the same time, I can help you guys, because we really do need to make sure that our viewers on the social platforms understand how to come over, and that can be kind of difficult. So this is going to be monthly, and it will be on a Tuesday. So I'm sort of taking ownership of running trains moving forward. I've been more laissez-faire about it, but it's time to be a general. It's time to get our butts on the line. So, but I'm really excited about it. So the next monthly train that we're going to introduce, good morning, Tanya. The next train, I have a joke that we should rename this community Vintage Sterling Addicts, because Sterling is our #1 bestseller and everybody loves Sterling. I believe it's not so difficult to source. And I think that we can really attract buyers who remember to attend with a sterling theme. So I can't remember top of mind. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't bring this calendar. I wrote all the dates out. I think it's going to be the third Tuesday of every month will be a sterling silver train. So 1 hour slots starting at TBD time. Maybe it starts at 3, maybe it starts at 5, maybe it starts at 7 and goes until 3 in the morning. I don't know. But sterling silver once a month, and we want all the sellers to be participating because we have some sterling silver fanatics, and I know y'all got it. And I think that, again, from a strategic point of view, if it's a #1 bestseller, how do we isolate that for our customers so our customers get excited? So I'm really looking forward to that. So sterling silver train. Start stocking up on your sterling silver. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just popping in, say hello. We're doing some announcements on scheduling. If you missed what I said, we are going to create a calendar, and so the calendar will have everything for you guys. Okay, so the other big change that's about to begin, we have, my goodness, I think it's like 208 sellers right now who have signed up. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, 305 sellers. Hi, Shannon, welcome in. 305 sellers. Do you want to know how many are actually active on live sales? Less than 20. That's less than, let's see, 3 would be 1%, right? So 30 is 10. So yeah, it's, I don't know what, like 8%, like 8% of sellers are actually selling live. So the missing link has been me. So if you are a new seller, starting on April 17th, we are doing a monthly onboarding webinar on Zoom. The reason it has to be Zoom is I cannot share my screen going live on District, and I'm not going to hold my phone and show my screen. It's just not conducive to a good educational experience for you guys. So it will be a free webinar. If you are not a new seller and you want to come on, be my guest. But the idea is that as a new seller, you'll be invited by Jamie, who's our admin assistant, and or if you're a buyer, if you're just a buyer and you just want to learn about how the platform works, you'll learn about how to sign up for trains. You'll learn about how to get live onboarding with the District team. You'll learn about what else? What sells. You'll learn about how to sell Monday through Thursday, how to become a subscriber so you can sell on the weekends. You'll learn about different bonuses for subscribers, which I'm about to announce one that's coming up. You'll learn about, I haven't planned it, but it will be an hour. So there will be a lot of material. It will be live so that if you have questions or you want me to follow up with you, we can do that right then and there. So the goal is to help you guys to become active, because when we have more sellers who are active, who are inviting their following or active because they're live, more people find us, more people who are already members start to shop. More live sales is better. So having different live sellers every day versus just on the weekend is preferred. So this is going to, again, be something that's monthly. So if you're a new seller, we have a new seller spotlight day. And that is always this. It's going to be the second Thursday of every month. It used to be the second Wednesday and Thursday. We're just going to try it one day this month. But Jamie will send you the link to sign up, and I will also promote it with our announcements. So again, if you're already a seller and you just want to come on, totally fine. Okay, so there's that. I'm like out of breath. Hold on. We have a quarterly incentive to be a subscriber, and someone just laughed really loud behind me, and I choose the day of when that incentive happens. So that incentive is 0% fees to the Vintage Jewelry Addicts platform, not to District, but just to the Vintage Jewelry Addicts platform. It sounded like a ghost. Yeah, she's right in front of me. She's on FaceTime, or was on FaceTime with her shopping cart. She's super cute. She's wearing like Nike spandex pants. Okay. Anyway, guys, welcome to a parking lot. Yep, I'm in a parking lot. Oh, I didn't even show you. And hello, Jen. I have a market on Sunday. This is my life. This is my life. Cheers. Cheers to clothing. So our next 0% subscriber fee day, which you're still going to have to pay District. There's still a processing fee, but 0% will be April 22nd. So that is a Tuesday, and April 22nd is Earth Day. So I chose Earth Day because it's Earth Day. I was going to do Easter, but I think a lot of people are busy with family on Easter. So Tuesday, April 22nd. So we do this quarterly. So what happens is we turn that commission off like midnight. And if you guys sell midnight EST April 22nd until midnight EST April 22nd, basically 12:01 EST AM on April 23rd, sometime around then, Jamie will turn it off. So she has to manually turn it off. So make a note about that. And our next big news for everybody, and I'm really excited about this, is that for the month of May, we're calling it Marvelous May. I wanted to do it for April, but April is way too packed, and I tend to put a lot on my plate, and then it just doesn't work out. So I want to make sure that I plan this accordingly. For the month of May, if you host a live sale as a subscriber, as someone Monday through Thursday, if you host a live sale for at least 30 minutes, that's all you need, 30 minutes, you are entered into a raffle to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So we're going to do 2 pulls per week. So that means there will be 8 $25 Amazon gift cards. I know it's just $25, but the goal for May is that we have multiple people selling live every day. I want to stack the month of May with as many live sales as possible and incentivize you guys by entering you into a raffle to win a $25 Amazon gift card. If you win week 1, you can win week 2, you can win week 3, you can win week 4. We're going to use random.org. Everything will be public, update, or like shared. And I'm always excited, but I'm really excited about that because we haven't done a push as a community to see, hey, can we host a different live sale every day for 30 days in a row? So it's kind of like a sell-a-thon, but there's a giveaway incentive, and we might just have our biggest sales month ever for the month of Marvelous May. So start getting ready. There's 31 days in May. It's a longer month, so that gives you more opportunity. All you have to do is go live once a week to be entered into the raffle. But if you go live more than once, you get more entries. So if you go live 5 times in a week, you get 5 entries. So it is kind of advantageous if you want to win. Hi, Sarah. If you want to win that $25 Amazon gift card, that you go live as many times as possible. So if anyone has just entered, I've shared a lot, so I might go back a little bit. But basically the month of May, we are doing a raffle for anyone who goes live, and we're doing a $25 gift card drawing. Sorry, my Pennsylvania accent there. And using random.org, you can win multiple weeks in a row. If you go live multiple times, you get multiple entries. So who's excited about that? You guys aren't super chatty this morning. Let me know who's excited. Let's get the chat going. Who's excited as I sip my lavender latte over here? Look, there's my name with a smiley face. I'm forcing the excitement on you. I'm sorry, guys. You're probably rolling your eyes at me. Okay. So that's as far. Oh, there's one more thing to announce. Hi, Jason. I've only planned until the end of May, so we're not talking about June yet. Okay, so I've shared this a few times. Vintage Jewelry Addicts, we were founded February of 2023, but as a clothing community. I actually paused it fall of 2023 because I moved to Baltimore and just life, right? Launched Vintage Jewelry Addicts as a Facebook group on January 1st and relaunched last year, April 2024. So I went back in time, and our first live sale was April 26th, I believe. April 26th. And I decided that the Friday, hi Jackie, that correlates with that April 26th. So I think it's like April 25th this year. We are going to host the first ever, drum roll please, Vintage Jewelry Addicts Awards ceremony. Woo! So I will be live here on Vintage Jewelry Addicts, and we are giving out awards. And so what that looks like is who has hosted the most live sales, who has reached 1,000 sales across all marketplaces, who has sold the highest priced item, who has sold the most, who has been number one ranked seller, who has been number one ranked buyer, different awards. I have to come up with like a complete list. Who's most improved based on my opinion, but most improved seller. Who is the biggest cheerleader? Who has participated in like the most trains. So different categories of awards, hoping that it will be like a annual thing every April, but that will technically be the 1-year anniversary of the jewelry part of this district marketplace. What we're also going to do is kind of have like a founder, really quickly, founders fireside chat on numbers. So how much did we make in April of 2024? How much did we make in May, June? So you guys can really see the growth. I want there to be like a CEO transparency, almost like you are a member of the board and you're kind of like, okay, what's happening? And I know that it can be hard to see if you're just focused on your own business. But I believe it's very motivating and very encouraging. And that you guys all get to take ownership over that. So that's going to also be a part of the awards ceremony. So again, she's not here. Jamie is going to design a great calendar so we can all keep track of this. I will be reaching out to many of you to participate in these trainings that I announced. I hope that you all, take part in them. And sorry, guys, I'm talking so much this morning that I can't even keep up with my words. And congrats in advance, because we are going to have a really phenomenal April and May. I have great feelings about it. Okay, so at the beginning of this, I talked about the new dashboard. If there's anyone who's here who wants to ask questions about the new dashboard, if you have, if you're confused about it, if you can't find something, if you want me to show you something, let me know here. But we cannot go back to the old dashboard as of like yesterday. So they're not allowing us to go back to the old dashboard. It's like when Facebook changed 2019 or so, and you just couldn't go back to old Facebook. It happens with software. And so we are stuck with it. So people have had issues. Yeah. What is your issue, Jen? Like what specifically? Oh, okay. Are you doing it? It's from your desktop, right? What's your first step? Do you just leave and come back? Or do you open up a new tab and try again? Like, what's your process? Or do you, depends on the shipment. Oh, okay. Do you know that you can shake the phone and then you can send a report to the engineering team that something's happening? So you can actually report a bug in that moment. And then you can always email support@district.net, and they tell us all the time to tell you guys to email them with problems because they want to know. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to see if anyone else comments about that. I never do it from the main dashboard, but was that with the old dashboard, Jen? Or is it with the new dashboard too? Because I don't know. Is there a main dashboard now? Or do you just have to go into... Oh, I see. You can do it from the main dashboard. No, you can't anymore. You actually have to open it and then... Yeah. Oh, from the new. Okay. Yeah, let me know if they don't write back to you because I can email them on your behalf. FYI. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're not the only one. The only other thing, of course, is like, is it PC? Is it Mac? Is it Safari? Is it Chrome? Is it Firefox? So sometimes when I have issues with just tech in general, I change my browser. I swear to you, it works every time. Like some things just don't work on Google Chrome. So I go to Firefox and it's annoying, but I just do it because I'm like, okay, well, I don't have time, so let me just go somewhere else where it works. Hi, Maria. Welcome in. So yeah, guys, I went live early, so I've been chatting for a second. Good morning. Good morning. So if anyone else, if there's any other concerns or tech issues, feel free to say something now or PM me. But the new dashboard, it is permanent, guys. There's a lot there. I do suggest that you just spend some time checking it out. Like what I love about it is it shows me my unique buyers. So I personally have 122. It also shows you your collections, which I think you guys have you know what? I don't know if you guys have collections. Only I might be the only one who has collections. But it shows you your insights. So that's how many sales you've made per day, how many sales you've made the last week, the last 30 days. And then that's also where you can connect for magic comments. It's where you can see all the live sales that you've ever hosted, as well as lives that you have scheduled. So right now I'm over there and it actually says live now, which is very cool. And it's showing me I have 28 viewers. Maybe that's total, because right now I'm only seeing 13. Something else I do want to mention to you guys, I don't know if the viewer number that you see as sellers, if that is the same number, that's actually the reality. So if it shows that you have like 6 people, you might actually have 13. If it shows you have 13, you might actually have 28, which I need to talk to district about that, because I've definitely noticed it on my end, and I've noticed it from the homepage, because on the homepage, it will show that you guys have like 4 viewers, and I'm like, what? And I open up the live and it shows a lot more. So I'm not sure. So I don't want that to ever bother you guys. If you click the number of viewers, it will also show you how many people are on district, how many people are on Facebook, and how many people are on YouTube. So I have 2 people watching on Facebook and 1 person watching on YouTube and 10 watching here on district. So, but right here it says 28. That must be unique viewers, because I definitely don't have 28. Okay. All right. So another big announcement that I would like to make is that we do have an interview Monday night. I will promote that. And so Monday night will be an interview with one of the co-founders of DibDits, which is, I think, the 3rd largest marketplace, either the 3rd or 4th. They have various offshoots. And so we're meeting Eric, who's behind OBX Picker, which stands for Outer Banks, I think, which is a set of islands off of North Carolina. But he's going to be speaking to us about his live sales success strategies. So I hope that you guys tune in, because even though Eric doesn't sell jewelry, it's going to help. It's going to help me. It's going to help you. You guys can learn more about another marketplace and vice versa. So that is scheduled for Monday, March 31st. Okay, so let's talk about this weekend, unless there's any questions. Now, again, if you guys are just tuning in, we went over a lot. So just know that there's a lot of events coming down the pipeline, and there will be a calendar to promote them. Okay, so let me get up our calendar. Okay, boom. Okay, it looks like, all right, we do have 1 slot open for tomorrow. I might see if Denise will move into that. Okay, so guess who's live first? Her slot. Maria, it's like your slot. No one else will ever take it. They're like, I can't take that slot. That's Maria's. Maria at 5:30 EST. Jen, who's also in the chat, will follow Maria. Jen of Hints of Violet. Miss Noreen of Unique Around the Corner at 8:30. And Debbie has had a 10 p.m. slot. You were also live last Sunday at 10. Debbie of Gypsy Warrior at 10 p.m. Tonight. Tomorrow, Jody of the Vintage Vault at 5:30. David of Sterling. David of Starbright Collection at 7. We did have a cancellation for 8:30. So if anyone here wants another slot, let me know. 8:30 is open. And then we have Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures Saturday night at 10 EST. Melody of Melody Jones at 5:30. She did cancel last week, unfortunately, because she was not feeling well. So she's back. Kristen of Keenly Kristen at 7. Jay of the Jade Peacock at 8:30. And Amy of South Jersey Mama Shop at 10. Anyone here who has not gotten the clarity around the subscription situation. If you subscribe for tier 1, you can sign up for a day calendar and an evening calendar. We really just promote the evening calendar. The day calendar is also an exclusive slot on the weekends. The advantage is that it's on the weekends, more people are available, but I've seen some sellers do really well Tuesday at 11 a.m. So it's really what you make of it. But if you're not a subscriber, Monday through Thursday is fair game. Even if we have a train, I just say, like, look, we're still not massive, so you might not get as many eyeballs, but I wouldn't like kick you off if there were a train. But I'd rather you be selling on the train than like competing with the train. So Monday through Thursday is always fair game. We had a seller last night who went live. She didn't ask me. She didn't let anyone. She just went live. And I think she sold like 20 items, I think. It's about 20 items. So think of Monday through Thursday as like fair game. If you feel like it, go live. If you schedule and you can't make it because life comes up, that's okay. That's fine. I'm not going to message you. It's totally okay. It's the weekends where, you know, it's scheduled. I send out a newsletter blast, which I have to work on today. Maria, I'm going to send out a newsletter blast. Oh, I just hit my horn. I'm going to send out a newsletter blast for you so that they get a link to your live sale right at 5:30 EST. And again, you guys, you're part of a train. So you're automatically part of a train, and we really work to make sure that train stays intact. So if you're interested in becoming a subscriber, Bella's Treasures, I need to message you personally. It's only $10 a month. You can cancel. It's very easy. And there are other tiers. Tier 3, you get reduced commission, which for some sellers makes sense. And tier 2, you do get more coaching from us if you need that, but you really only need tier 1. So tier 1, you're like in it to win it. You're a subscriber. You're part of our chat. And if you message me, I try to get back to you right away. So I do make sure that your messages are priority. So that's that. So, oh my goodness, guys, I have been talking nonstop. I don't know why my mouth hurts. Does anyone have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? We have a lot coming up next week. So interview with Eric Monday night. Top secret surprise announcement April 2nd with Misty of Vamp. And what else is happening next week? That's it. But then the rest of April is jam-packed. So we will be announcing the calendar, sharing out the calendar, sending it out to the newsletter, etc., etc. So, all right, I don't see any questions. Who has had the new lavender lattes from Starbucks? I really like lavender, so I was excited to see that they put it on the menu. I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks, but the lavender made me go get it today. And it's just such a cloudy, cold day that I needed a hot drink. Ooh. I think that should be the end of this live. I just beat my horn out of excitement. All right, everyone, please have a beautiful day. This is a day that you will not get back, March 28th, 2025. I will see you guys again, obviously, Monday night and next Friday. If you have any questions after watching this live, if you just didn't want to chat about it, send me a message. I'm Vintage Jewelry Addict _founder. Thank you, Debbie. Bye, Debbie. And I feel like there's always more that I forgot to mention to you guys, but I think that's it. I think that's it for now. More is always coming, guys. Oh, if you are in the Philadelphia area, so I'm hosting at the Philly Vintage Flea. I will make some sort of like chat about this. It's in Oaks, which is Collegeville, PA. If you feel like coming, it's a very young event. I'm 39. I'm on the older side. It's very much a 20-something event, but it is the market of my kickoff season. I am going very hard on jewelry. I do sell jewelry in person. And if you happen to be in the Philadelphia area and you want to come, Kristen, she's not watching right now. There is a ticket price. So you do have to pay, I think it's like $10 or something. But there's like almost 100 vendors. So it's just a really fun Sunday activity. Come say hi, come hang out, take some photos, go shopping for jewelry, go, enjoy yourself. And as I do other in-person events that are like around the tri-state area, I will let you guys know. I might be doing something in St. Louis. I don't think anyone here is in St. Louis. Well, if you're in Illinois, you might be able to get to St. Louis, but St. Louis, I'm definitely doing Memorial Day weekend. But if you are doing a in-person event, like I know Debbie, she sells in person. And if you want to promote it in our chat, I'm not holding you guys back. Promote it, because you never know as we grow and as we learn where each other are based and etc. I would love to see any of us who feel comfortable actually connecting in person. Okay, on that note, I'm going to get off. I'm very chatty this morning. Please have a great day, and I will see Maria. She's scheduled next, 5:30 EST. She'll be live in about 5 hours. And again, guys,